Hi there, Kath Gammack, rig market analyst with Westwood Global Energy, here with a quick recap on some of the past week's offshore rig market highlights. This past week saw new contracts for 4 jackups, which included one North Sea unit grabbing a long-term scope offshore Vietnam. Japan Drilling was awarded a 2-well contract by Murphy Oil for jackup Hakaru 11 offshore Vietnam. Commencement is between July and October next year for an estimated duration of between 100 and 140 days. Earliest availability of the rig is now in the fourth quarter of 2024. Further to RigLogic's news of 3 November, ONGC has issued a letter of award to Jindal Drilling for jackup Jindal Supreme. This new contract is for 3 years and expected to start by Q4 2024, thereby keeping her occupied until Q4 2027. The day rate is $86,327. Enterprise Offshore was awarded a 6-month contract from Cantium LLC in the US Gulf of Mexico for use of jackup Enterprise 351. The campaign will start around mid-January 2024. PetroVietnam Domestic Exploration Production Operating Company has awarded a firm-term contract of around 16 months to jackup Shelf Drilling Perseverance to operate offshore Vietnam. The rig will mobilise from the North Sea this month, with the campaign expected to kick off Q3 2024. The total estimated contract is valued at around $73 million. Following on from a RigLogic's report of 28 November, Dolphin Drilling has confirmed it has terminated the contract with Peak Petroleum for provision and operation of deepwater semi-Blackford Dolphin offshore Nigeria due to a continued breach of contract. The rig may now be put to work for Oil India from third quarter of 2024. Some of the drilling activities this past week saw Shell spud the Junker 2A appraisal well offshore Namibia using Odfjell managed ultra-deepwater harsh environment semi-deep sea bolster. Vår Energy has also secured a drilling permit from the Norwegian Petroleum Directorate for exploration well 7219/6-1 in production licence 1025 of the Barents Sea. The well lies in a water depth of 1,309 feet and will be drilled by Midwater Semi Transocean Enabler. Enterprise Offshore jackup Enterprise 264 is expected to complete the P&A work in West Delta Block 86 for Hess around mid-December. Thereafter, the rig will mobilise to the Ship Shoal Block 238 for a 1-well contract with Peregrine Oil and Gas. The operator originally contracted jackup Enterprise 351, but was switched to the 264. Further to RigLogic's news report of 27 November, jackup PV Drilling 6 is currently en route to Malaysia and expected to commence drilling at the Boker field offshore Sarawak around the middle of this month. The rig is being used for the Boker Phase 3 Betty redevelopment project, which is estimated to last around 220 days. Rio expects to receive the drilling licence for the planned 4-well campaign in the Wahoo field offshore Brazil in January of 2024. Work in Block C-M-101 should begin in the first half of the year, with each well lasting around 70 days. 4C managed ultra-deepwater semi Hunter Queen will perform the drilling. And finally this week, Arcadian Energy, as announced back in September, entered into a non-binding heads of agreement with an unnamed North Sea operator for the pilot project in licence P2244 in the UK North Sea. The operator has now been revealed as Ping Petroleum. Ping is to take on an 81.25% operated interest in the project, which is thought to contain around 97 million barrels. The transaction value is said to total some $3.1 million. The deal is conditional and, not least of all, requires Arcadian shareholder approval. The field development plan is anticipated to be submitted during 2024, and once approved by the North Sea Transition Authority, Ping will become the operator and will pay the $3 million balance. That's it for this week. Many thanks for listening, and I hope you find this of interest. For more information on rig logics, please visit our website www.westwoodenergy.com.